Hi, my name is Diane Gerstenberger, and I have a story to share. I had a lifetime of digestive problems that started back when I was a child. Pretty much everyone wrote it off as I was high strung and nervous, which I was a little high strung and nervous, but I still had a lot of problems. Fast forward to 4 years ago, I ended up in the hospital for a month with obstructed bowel, a perforated bowel, and then what is known as paralytic ileus. So after that month in the hospital, I had lost something like 25 pounds, hadn't eaten for that month, just had IVs, and that was it. So I was malnourished, weak, and just didn't feel good at all. After I came home, I started to do some research about some alternative medicine options out there because pretty much all my doctors had told me, oh, you're just nervous and high strung and go home and settle down. And I just knew that that wasn't a way to approach the problem. So I started to look into different diets and started a little bit on my own. But I had a friend that he was just the most unhealthy looking man you would ever wanted to see. He was pale and pasty and overweight and lethargic, and he had a lot of health problems. And I talked a lot to him to what he had done, and he mentioned the name of Dr. McCrae. And I thought, if Dr. McCrae can make this man look that much better because he was a healthy, robust, slimmed down version of the old guy, and if she could do that with him, I thought maybe I should give her a try. And before I even went there, I went to my family doctor, and he told me, he said, I'd like you to go see somebody by the name of Dr. McCrae. And I thought, that's two people that have told me this. So that's how I got there. My first visit with her, we did some testing, a lot of talking. She takes a lot of time with her patients, talks and probes into your background, your diet, your lifestyle, how you sleep, how you relax. And so we did a lot of testing, and some things came back that I had some problems that we needed to work on. And a lot of that involved dietary work. I ended up that I don't eat I am back with a little dairy, but it's all goat's milk dairy. I don't do any things like lentils and chickpeas and things like that, but not to worry. My diet is great. There's more things that I can eat than I can't eat. So over the last 4 years, I've just worked on these things. I take some supplements that have really helped a lot. My dry, itchy skin is gone. I have a lot more energy than I did. Of course, it's hard to compare what I was like when I came out of the hospital because I had no energy then. But even going back before that, I have more energy than I did. Food doesn't bother me anymore. I used to have what I called a food baby after I'd eat. I don't have that anymore. I'm not running to the bathroom, in a mad dash after eating out, or sometimes even here at home, blob in my stomach, and it just wouldn't go away for hours, even into the next day. So I would just stop eating. A lot of things have gotten a whole lot better. My sleep is better, much better, unless my husband snores, and that's another issue. But there's just a lot of things that have changed, and I am so glad I made that decision to go see Dr. McCrae because it was hard. It was like, she does things a little different here, and I don't know about this, but I finally said to myself, you know what? The traditional way of addressing this is not helping me at all. So I've got to find a different way to do this. And she offered a different way. And instead of masking any symptoms I had or treating it with drugs that have other side effects, we just approached it naturally with food. And I do take some supplements, but they're natural supplements. I take vitamins. I take some digestive enzymes, which help a lot. So for me, it's been a great experience. I would recommend her to anybody for anything. She's just great. She takes her time. She's thoughtful. You can tell that when she comes in to see you, that she's thought about what she's going to do with you. She pays attention to your tests. I've had tests done before I even go back to see her. She's called me and said, I want to see you again. She doesn't react. She's proactive. She's ready to see you. And I'm comfortable with the fact that she knows my case. And if I hadn't seen her, I would go to see her. I had to get past the fact that she was not exactly traditional. But like I've told people, this is what I would say. If you feel bad enough, you're not getting any relief from something, that's your signal to try something new, to try something different. I've been going to see her now for 3 years. It took me a year to decide to do this, but she's great. I really like her a lot. I did tell her, I said, I love seeing you, but I'm looking forward to the day where I don't have to see you anymore. And she just laughed.